Girl, I can't lie.
So today we're going to be talking about summer trends, and I know I'm a little bit late into making my summer trends predictions video because we're kind of in summer right now, but technically it's actually not summer. Summer doesn't start until June 22nd or June 21st. So I'm actually kind of on time, kind of not, but I want to talk about my summer trend predictions for this summer. Things that I think are going to happen or that I hope is going to happen, things that I've been liking on Pinterest, things that I've been liking on the runway, things that I've seen in TV shows and movies that I think will influence fashion, and I really want to share that with you guys and get your opinions on what you think is going to be the next big trend for the season. So without any further ado, let's talk about it. My first trend prediction is the fact that I think we're going to see an influx of wide leg, big cuff jeans. I feel like everybody loves baggy jeans in the fall and the winter, but I'm noticing a shift from baggy to capris, especially in the summertime. I wore capris back in 2022, and I don't think people were like understanding what I was like trying to wear at the time. People were like, wait, what? People were like really confused. Even though capris have been around forever, it's just, I feel like maybe at the time it was a little bit odd to be seeing someone wear capris, but I feel like nowadays, especially nowadays, a lot of people are wearing capris, and I'm so happy to see that. And I feel like for the people who still want that baggy feel, that aren't super into the skinny capris quite yet, I feel like a great alternative for them would be wide leg, big cuff jeans. Because having like a wide leg, big cuff, kind of like interesting cropped jean is a nice way to kind of have the capri effect without actually having to commit to the skin tight skinniness that you're gonna have to experience if you are wearing capris. Also, I feel like it's very stylish, and it's the perfect bottom for any small top. Like if you are a huge fan of the little top big pants combo, but your baggy jeans are a bit maybe too baggy for summer, I feel like the wide leg big cuffs are definitely a great alternative. I feel like people have the wrong idea of cuffs. When they think of cuffs, they think of like the 2010s cuffs, and those cuffs, they were definitely good for the time. They were good for the time, but looking back, maybe not our best fashion choice. But I feel like if we just make the cuffs bigger and the pants a little bit more wide leg and make the crop really interesting, the look can be really nice. So I feel like hopefully that could come into trend soon. The next thing I think is going to become a trend, which I think kind of already has become a trend, is drop waist. Drop waist anything, especially drop waist dresses. The one piece that kind of introduced drop waist to everybody was the Frakies Bikinis black summer dress. I wore that dress last summer and I got so many comments about it, about where it was from and stuff, and people were like, oh my god, it's so flattering, this dress. So I'm very happy that people are getting on the wave. I swear, like a drop waist dress really does look good on everyone. So I feel like out of all things that I talk about, if I were to suggest you get one thing, it's probably this. You'll love it, trust me. The next thing I think is going to become a trend is sheer draping. Sheer draping could be like really fun. You remember like scarf tops from 2020? Definitely a resurgence of that trend, I feel like. Remember like ponchos back in the day? Like I think I had this one poncho in middle school and a lot of my friends like made fun of me for it, but like I didn't care because I loved my poncho. I definitely see people wearing like sheer ponchos. Hear me out. Remember when I made that video about like subtle sexiness and stuff like that? I feel like a sheer poncho is like the epitome of subtle sexiness. Not saying that you shouldn't wear anything underneath. I think you definitely should wear something underneath, but like I feel like I love the idea of a sheer look because you see it but you don't. It's kind of covered but it's kind of not. Like people know how to wear it correctly and wear it the right way. It could be a really great asset to anyone's closet. So yeah, I definitely do see this manifesting just because of how accessible it is. All you need is a sheer scarf. Period. So it's gonna be really nice, I swear. The next thing I think may become a trend is a skirt with a tail, a very long tail. Oh my god, so funny. I have a story. Okay, so basically last year when I was trying to go to turkey, I wanted to make this skirt with a tail, basically. And I found something similar online. I looked at the price. It was like $700. I was like, oh my God, I can afford that, but I can make it. And so I bought all the supplies to make it, and I still have yet to make it. But honestly, like, I feel like a short, like, skirt with a long tail, either in the back or on the side, it's like the perfect, like, chic look. Like, I feel like when you have something like that, you don't even need to wear a lot of accessories because the skirt speaks for itself. Like, the skirt is a showstopper, you know what I'm saying? And I love outfits where, like, I can wear like a plain top and then wear like something really crazy in the bottoms, because I feel like it adds an interesting element to an outfit. Also, like, it's really hard for me to find belts that I like. Like, I've been shopping for belts for like, oh my God, months, but like I can't find anything I like. So I feel like having that tail element with the skirt kind of acts as like a really nice accessory, almost like a belt would, and it just attracts the eye. I think it's so nice, so chic. It's perfect for the summer. Definitely if you're like going to like a summer like outdoor like dinner, oh my God, perfect. I hosted a style mystery box giveaway in my last video, and here is the winner. Congratulations! I host style mystery box giveaways in every other video, so if you want a chance to enter, just look out for my next video. The next thing that I think is going to become a trend is wooden wedges. Oh my God, hear me out. I know when you hear wedges, you either are thinking of like 2010 wedges that like moms would wear when they're going out to the mall, or you're thinking of like the Isabel Marant sneaker wedge shoes. Like, I'm not talking about neither of those. I'm talking about a concept that's like entirely different. The first time that I came across wooden wedges was back 2 years ago when I was on Depop. This one seller, she makes them and they just look so nice. So nice, so cool. But the only reason why I think this won't become a trend is because a lot of people don't know how to walk in heels. And I feel like walking on wooden wedges is probably an art craft that's going to have to be learned, and it's probably hard to learn just because of how like uncomfortable it may appear to be, which is the reason why I feel like I see this being a trend more so in like the 1% or like 10% of people who like really are interested in fashion, not really with the general public. But I feel like soon with your favorite fashion content creators, you'll start to see them wear it a lot. I really don't think this will be like a big thing with like the general public just because of how uncomfortable it may be, but I know that the fashion community on social media, they'll do anything for fashion. I'll do anything for fashion. So definitely I think this can manifest with them. I feel like these shoes would be perfect for a vacation. I feel like these shoes are definitely the type of shoes where like you wear for the picture, but then you like take it off. It's kind of uncomfortable. But one thing I'm learning is like trying to walk in heels for a very long time. I can walk in heels very well, but I want to walk in heels for like 10 hours straight and not have my feet hurt. That's kind of the goal. A perfect place to start, not really start, but a perfect place to continue would definitely be the wooden heels. So I'm so excited for people to be wearing them. I think it's so stylish. You can pair with so many things, and I'm excited to see this summer. And the last thing that I think will become a trend that kind of already has, so I'm gonna make this kind of short, is jelly accessories, kind of like the jelly Coach bags or the jelly Telfar bags. I love those bags, but what I'm thinking more about are the rings and bracelets that are made from these like jelly hardened colorful accessories. I feel like this is a perfect alternative for people who don't really know if they're like a silver girl or a gold girl or whatever, or kind of just want some fun jewelry to wear during the summer. This could be really popular among kids because anything nice and bright and vibrant and colorful is something a kid would gravitate towards. And kids are a big market, so we can't completely forget about them. I feel like accessories of this caliber has been around for a really long time. I just feel like soon it will become a little bit more mainstream. I'm trying to see if I think it's gonna be mainstream now. I think it definitely has some time to be. I'm just trying to think of what brands sell this. If there aren't a lot of brands that sell like those types of accessories, it's gonna be really hard for people to get their hands on it, which is kind of one of the reasons why I think it may not manifest this summer. But also I feel like one reason why I think this could manifest is because it's relatively cheap. I feel like with like gold-plated stuff or sterling silver, like a lot of the times jewelry is very expensive. Like jewelry is more expensive than like shirt or top or shoes and stuff, but I feel like these like jelly accessories, I think they're made out of plastic. I feel like because they're made out of such like cheap materials, it's like it would be really accessible to people and people would be more likely to wear them. And yeah, those are all of my summer trend predictions that I think may manifest this summer. I hope manifest this summer. If you guys think any trends are gonna manifest, put them in the comments below, because I would love for us to have like a nice conversation about fashion, because I love talking about fashion so much. And that is about it. I'll see you in my next video.